Good evening, you guys. I'll give you all the opportunity to come in. Of course, I'll let y'all start getting the notifications because I came on a little early. We're down for like an hour. I can't, yeah, because I have some more things I got to do tonight. Ooh. So we'll stay on for about an hour. Hey, Clarinetta. Hey, Diane. I always say an hour, right? But we're going to keep it at an hour or a little bit more. Hey, Ronald Graves, Nikolai, Tyranny. Y'all, what is going on tonight? The weather is so crazy. Like somebody said, spring is just not trying to fight back at all. Hey, Lucille. Listen, Diane said an hour ain't nothing. I know an hour go by so fast, right? Child, it's so much stuff that's going on that it is absolutely ridiculous. Um, I have been looking at. I had not had the opportunity to um really vlog on it, but I was looking at what had been going on in Memphis, what had happened um in the Whitehaven area. Hey, the Black Rose. Um, it's sad. I am She Johnson. It's so much stuff going on. Like I was even looking at just scanning through and I saw where I believe it was today a female truck driver was taken out in Memphis, stopped at a truck stop, like, and then they're trying to say that crime is down. I don't know where they get that from, but crime is definitely off of the chain. We're gonna give other people the opportunity to start coming in and getting a hey that dude and get the notifications. Miss Nelly, I miss y'all. Yeah, I've been working. I've been working. And guess what happened today when I got home? Y'all know the course was closed today. So I get over to my office because my clients came early today since they work for government they were off to record um their TV show. So anyways, I'm over there longer than what I wanted to be. I'm glad I did. I went and did something else. I'm actually going to Lucia says she's been working on her channel getting content together. Good for you, Lucille. And so I've been and anyways, I ended up doing some more stuff. Like I locked it in today. I'm moving into a bigger studio, and it's got everything. I mean, it's awesome. And so, anyways, remember I told y'all about. Remember I told y'all about. Oh my God, Tierney said someone broke in my house. I've been there 2 months. If it fell off, why you over here, fuck nigga? You probably a buck-eyed bitch. Okay, if it fell off, why you over here? See, that don't make no sense. If it fell off, why you here? It didn't fall off. If you over here, why don't you act like it fell off and stay off of here? You probably a bee, a real bee, a hating ass hoe. Okay, why don't you go crawl back up in your mammy's womb, bitch? Stop hating on me so much. I can't help because I'm great. Bitch, I was great before I got on here, crackhead hoe. Bitch, I was already great, bitch. And I'm going to be great when I leave off of here if I decide to leave. You can't take it. And you right. You are a Mr. Nobody, but you probably miss nobody, hating asshole. Get your ass off of my page. Y'all need YouTube, bitch. Y'all need YouTube to make y'all feel like y'all something. Y'all need the money for y'all crack. I don't do crack. I ain't no drug addict or alcoholic. I got plenty of wine on my bar over there, and some of it been over there unopened for I know 2 years. I ain't no crackhead or no alky. Dog, go get some help. Hating ain't healthy. Talking about my show fell off, but you over here. And so what they get to doing is they start messing with your numbers and stuff. And it be some of these dudes that act like a bunch of damn sissies. But I believe it's a hoe. Okay. Um, the thing about it is everybody vlog. It's a lot of people that vlog on Memphis. I've never in my life seen anything like it before. That would be cool, except for they have issues with the people that live that's from Memphis vlogging on it. What kind of that's a damn mental illness. That's an instability, bitch. Okay. That's an instability. Some of these folks offer their meds. I don't take meds. Okay. I don't take them. My mind always been stable. Okay. I've been gone for 2 days handling business, and as soon as they've been waiting for me, I guess they mad because I'm back on. I came with that hot tea in the members, and they mad about that. They can't get it like I get it. I guess that real tea. I don't have to embellish. Okay, and it ain't no crimes and nobody coming up to me and giving me no tea that I know. That ain't no crime. Okay. So and so that's normally how it happens when you can be in the right places and stuff. Okay. When you know the right people, you get the tea. You get the right tea. It ain't no made up, no conjured up, no made up. It be right. Okay. So since my show fell, I'll stay off my page. That's a hey nigga. If you a man, and I doubt it's a man, but if you are a man saying that you pitiful, but I mean you probably don't mind me saying you a sissy because you is one. Like I said, a lot of these men, some of these men on here, they be getting mad when they see women on here. That's the reason why they talk, that they get to talk about you ain't got no man. I mean, I guess they scared if I get a man, that's gonna be one man left less for them to be able to try and suck up. But men that I date they don't sneak and mess with men. They be 100% real men. Okay, they ain't taking it from the back. They ain't hitting nobody from. They hit it from the back, but it don't be no booty unless they taking their hand and slapping it. So I mean, being mad about me getting a man, it ain't gonna make no difference anyways. I mean, because no man that I mess with would ever mess with another man. Okay, these folks is mentally ill and unstable. Okay, but anyways, y'all, let's talk about Memphis. See, they don't want me to talk about the city that I was born and raised in and be in every day. They don't want me to talk about it. But we're gonna talk about it though. That's what we do. We talk about it. Why don't they start blogging on what's going on in their cities? They can't do it. They stay too sprung and too high and too drunk. They can't be aware of their surroundings. Okay. I be in Memphis every single day. And I don't be in South Memphis. I still got family up there. don't be hiding and looking over my shoulders and bucking and hiding all behind damn porches and houses and stuff like that. Okay. I don't do it like that. I mean, but it's on the news. Everybody can talk about it. I mean, I don't know why they don't want me to talk about my city. They talk about it. Oh, I guess all of the crumbs is supposed to be for them. They can have the crumbs. I don't eat crumbs, and I don't fight over them. Okay. I'd be so glad when they finish cleaning up this YouTube. Maybe when they get all these old niggas off of here that's mentally unstable, because they're the ones that's messing up YouTube. Y'all would be surprised at some stuff that's being found out about these folks that's on here as it relates to what they do to try and run other people off. These folks is sadistically insane, and the feds can't get them off of here fast enough. But then I always want to act like they dignified and um qualified and you know, you know, all of that fine, everything fine. But the truth of the matter is they certified, certifiable. Okay. They certifiable for the damn crazy house. For real. Because anytime you got a lot of pages and you troll and you hate on other people. I was just looking at something with Dolph. I promise you, but it was on somebody else's page. I was like, dog, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Dolph said, I do's this. He said, you don't dumb yourself down. He said, I can't stand anybody that hate on somebody else. He said, you don't dumb yourself down just because it's gonna piss somebody else off, it's gonna hurt somebody else's feelings. He said, nigga, I do's this. That's how he said it. I do's this. Get your feelings in check. Bitch, if you almost 100, if you pass over 100, or you more than half of 100, or you coming up on it, and you hate, you pathetic. You pathetic. Okay, so they say my page. They done did everything to the page. Hey, they go out of their way to do something so that the page won't show up. Child, they done did so much, and we take a licking and keep on ticking. Because guess what? YouTube don't pay a bill I got. If I stop coming on YouTube today, hating asshole, I'm gonna get off of this motherfucker and still gonna be on my TV show, bitch. And I had been doing that before I got on here. And guess what? We was talking about stuff in Memphis. And I'm gonna talk about stuff in Memphis on here. All the money, all the crime's supposed to be for me, so I can go get my beer. A lot of damn drunks. A bunch of damn alcoholics. I ain't no alcoholic. See, I know how to control myself, right? I just I don't have a codependent personality. I don't have no codependent personality. So when I was drinking them hot toddies in the wintertime, I was coming in, I was like, oh, I need to make me a hot toddy. And when I was drinking that Jack Daniel, I was putting Jack Daniel in, and I got some of that brandy over there still. I had a big bottle of Jack Daniel from 2 years ago that I had not even opened. When it stopped burning, I told y'all, didn't it? I said, I put my lemon and my cinnamon and all that. When it stopped burning my chest, I said, y'all, it don't burn no more. I was fixing me one every night. I said, I might be becoming an alcoholic. So I ain't gonna drink them no more. I'm gonna have to leave the Jack or the brandy out of it, because I can't have no codependent personality. I see what having a codependent personality do to a lot of these niggas on here. If it makes you hate, I don't want it. I don't want it. Woo, child. Anyways, let's talk about my city. Okay. Because y'all know I love my city, right? But it's a lot of stuff that's been going on in Memphis. And I saw that where a female truck driver, y'all, I don't know if they had stopped. And listen, y'all need to stop having them people, them females. Well, I ain't gonna even say none. Okay, because okay. They don't need to know that either. You don't never alert the enemy. Anyways, you guys, and so I don't really know what went on with that, but I was looking at Blackwood News just a few minutes ago. And when I was looking at Blackwood News a few minutes ago, I see where he is out on a scene. I don't exactly know what happened. I'm not logged into my Facebook on here, but the police was leaving that scene going to another scene. Trust me, it has been off of the chain. Um, I do know over in the Whitehaven area, that's where the old King's Gates is. Y'all know they done changed the name on them. King's Gates just kind of stuck with the apartments because I remember when they first built them, they was called the Windsors. Child, Big 30 and no one even born yet when the Windsors was when it was called the Windsors. I don't know why they haven't torn them down, but when they first built them, they were very beautiful apartments, right? Whitehaven was a very nice area, and then something happened. Okay, it went left, and it still has a lot of nice houses and stuff. But what they're trying to do is the reason I know it does. It appears to me that they're really not trying to get the crime up under control because what they try and do is hide it, right? What they try and do is hide the crime when they um um by saying, well, the crime is down, when we see every day that the crime is not down. We see every day that the crime is not down, and that hey, instead of saying, listen, crime is out of control, but we have a plan. So they just kind of let me know when they say, oh, crime is down, right? We know that they don't have a plan. So um is Cypress in here? Did I see Cypress? Hey, Grayface. So we know now that they don't have a plan. Y'all know. I think that is so sad what's going on. And hey, I've been working so much. I want to go in on a lot of the leaders in Memphis because a lot of people they're laying it at the feet of Paul Young. That is the new mayor. Paul Young has been the mayor since January 1st of 2024. But a lot of those politicians, right, have been there. A lot of those politicians have been there, you guys, way before Paul Young. Okay. Like those city council people, all of those people, they've been there, right? And so they're not trying to do anything. So that's the reason why I always say that it seems to me that crime pays, right? When people are not trying to do anything, they're not being proactive. And Paul can't do it by himself. He is the mayor. What can he do? He can, they talk about the police chief, but I mean, when they get another police chief, all they're gonna do is talk about hiring police officers, but hey, when they hire police officers, then what? If they don't let them police, I mean, what can be done, right? What can be done? Now they had Martin Luther King III in Memphis today. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. They had him in Memphis today. They had all of the dignitaries and all of that out. And hey, that's a great thing, right? They had MLK the third standing up there doing a speech at the exact same in the exact place at the exact same time that his father was unfortunately taken out. So hey, that's a beautiful thing. But it brought all of the dignity, it brought everybody out, as far as, I guess, all of the big wigs. But where are they at? Are they sitting in rooms as it relates to controlling the crime? Because it's the everyday people that's working, that's trying to raise their families. That's, hey, people work hard for that stuff. They don't want to go to work and come home and their whole house is cleaned out. So it appears to me that they don't, somebody, and I'm not saying it's Paul Young because he hadn't been there for a long time, but it appears to me that an atmosphere has been set because crime pays. More people are getting insurance on their stuff. They're paying for insurance. Who own the insurance businesses? Because they want to insure their stuff in case somebody breaks into their house and steal their stuff. Like, it's like they're putting people in a hard place. And I can understand, even with how beautiful the city is, and there is a lot of potential as it relates to Memphis, but folks are fleeing Memphis, right? People fleeing Memphis, and they're moving like way, like, deep in Mississippi. And for so many years, everybody has said, I would never live in Mississippi because of, how the laws are, how the politicians and stuff are. But it's a damn shame when you'd rather go live in Klan's country, because, at least the police are going to show up, rather than live in a city where it appears that the gang members have taken over, and they already know that nothing is going to happen. And so when you see stuff like that start happening, that's when it's time to hold the politicians' feet to the fire, right? I think I preached about this forever and ever and a day. You got to start holding the politicians' feet to the fire. Okay, Chief Davis. Everybody say it's Chief Davis' fault. Okay, well, what can Chief Davis do? She's not a lawmaker. Okay, she can hire more police officers. I mean, but if they quit, then what? Right? So I was riding down Union one day this week, because I had been downtown for several days at the courthouse. I had to work downtown. And so I see on Union where they have put a building up for, and it's got just as big as day, Memphis Police Recruitment Center. So that had never happened before, because you either have to go to the precincts or out to the academy to get a application. So now they're trying to make it more visible, I guess, to make it for people to go in and want to get applications to apply to be a police officer. But who, at this point, we got to be honest, who wants to be a damn police officer when the criminals are allowed to get away with doing anything? And I'm not saying that all police officers are innocent, because we know that there are bad apples in every bunch. But it appears to me that the criminals are just having their way in Memphis, and the people that get up and go and work every day are suffering. So people blame Chief Davis. Blaming Chief Davis is not going to get change in Memphis. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You got to go further than Chief Davis. Blaming Paul Young, and he has a responsibility, but he got to learn his job, right? It's not going to get anything done in Memphis. The laws has to be changed, and Paul Young and Chief Davis can't do that. So what people need to do, the Memphians that don't know, get that shit up out your goddamn head and start learning about government, and stop letting everybody make a damn fool out of you and just running with any narrative. So you let Congressman Steve Cohen and the senators and even the governor just run amok. They know that Memphis is majority black. Memphis, even though Tennessee is a red state, Memphis is a mostly black city. What is it, about 76% black? That's almost everybody, right? And even now the county is almost majority black, because the white folks moving clean out of Memphis and Shelby County. Okay. So Steve Cohen, who the black people, the good white man, and listen, hey, I don't have no issues with white people. My issue is with I have issues with anybody of any race that don't do right. Okay. So you got Steve Cohen. He's Congressman Steve Cohen. That's the good white guy that all the preachers love. Okay. And they love him because you never hear about him or see about him or see him. But I seen this with my own eyes, whenever it is election season, he goes into the good black churches. And when he goes into the churches, what he do is, I heard a black pastor and I never went back. He stood up there in front of his congregation with hundreds and hundreds of people, and Steve Cohen walked in, and the black people were, oh my God, that's Congressman Cohen. Oh my God, he at our church. Pastor did good. He got him at our church. They had not seen Congressman Cohen the whole time he was there, but he raised his head when it was election season, and he goes into the big churches, and I listened to that pastor say, this man right here, and hugged him, this is my best friend. And it's election season, and y'all, he is good to this church. So y'all know what to do. He didn't tell them to vote for him. He told them they knew what to do. And he put his arm around that man. He know darn well that man is not his best friend. Congressman Cohen don't even believe in Jesus. Okay. And I'm serious. He has another religion. And hey, I'm not saying anything about his religion, but he do. So why would he be up in a black church? Okay. Why would your pastor or that pastor be talking about, this is my best friend? And if he don't serve the God you serve and don't even believe in the God you believe in, why would he be good to that church, giving them grants? Because he's buying the votes. He's getting that pastor to influence his people to vote for him when he should have been out. See, these are the people that black people gonna have to. Hey, it took me a long time too. I ain't know nothing about no politics. That's the one thing I'm glad my dad did do. He started to teach me about it, and it's an ugly game. But they understand that black people don't know. So as long as black people are constantly saying, well, you know this, that male is Chief Davis and that Scorpion unit, that ain't gonna change shit in Memphis. Because guess what? That Scorpion unit is a small little unit. And can't nobody tell me it ain't, because I worked there for many years. I know they got other little units that just like the Scorpion unit. You got OCU, you got other little units. They had to jump and grab. They done started some more stuff where those are little task force, like the auto task force, all of that crap. And so you have some officers, about 4 officers on each shift that patrol certain areas. And they made the whole Scorpion unit look bad. They could change the name. So people talk, well, they need to throw the Scorpion unit out. Okay, well, she could have thrown it out. She could have, all she was gonna do is change the name of it, and wasn't none gonna change. See, I think we give our energy to the wrong stuff. But when you don't know, you don't know, right? So congressmen, first of all, listen, stop voting for people based on race. I think that's our issue, right? As black people, and hey, I've done it too. We'll vote for people based on race, and they ain't doing nothing. It's like a lot of black politicians now are selling out the black community like 40 going north. So what has happened is you have rich power brokers that understand now, well, listen, hey, it's easier to get an old nappy neck, handkerchief head, cuckabug head Negro and put money behind him and put him in office, because he could get away with doing stuff that a white man can't get away with. So we get us a good Negro and we pay for him. And black folks just want to, they just want to, a lot of our people just want to be something. See, folks be getting mad when I tell the truth. Hey, y'all, look, the titty got to come out. Everybody wonder, well, why you talk about our people like that? Because it's the truth. Somebody got to say it. It's time for our people to wake up. There's strength in numbers. It's too many of us, and we spend too much money in the economy for our community to be as lacking like it is. They say money is power. How come we ain't got no power? We spend billions of dollars every year. The economy would collapse if we didn't spend money. So now we got to wake up. All we could do is sit and make traps for each other. We get to talking about that scorpion unit. That scorpion unit ain't work. Don't mean nothing as it relates to Memphis progressing. Because okay, they throw the scorpion unit out. All they gonna do is put together another to change the name of it. Ain't nothing gonna change but the name. Okay. So Chief Davis is a bad chief. Okay, we'll put another chief there. They ain't gonna do nothing either. All they can do is hire police officers. That's all they could do, right? So Paul Young just got there. He can approve for there to be police officers. He could get allocate funds and things of that nature for programs and stuff like that. Allocate more contracts, money for give contracts to people to try and do what is necessary to try and make the city better. Okay. But our issue is these damn Negroes going to jail and getting right back out. That tells me the juveniles, we got a juvenile judge. People don't even know when they go, what's the district attorney name here? I forgot. Steve Mulroy. Them juvenile, they just he letting them juveniles back out. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do, but he's doing it according to how the laws are, right? So it's a lot of stuff that he and the judges are able to do because of how the laws are, right? So then we got a juvenile court judge. He's a black man, and I like Sugarman. I voted for him, right? But now I'm hearing that the juveniles call him sugar daddy because they can go commit any crime on the book, and he letting them back out, talking about we gotta get them in some programs. I know they just went and killed that whole family, but these our black children says, and they just went and took out a whole family. So what has to happen is politicians, once you start voting them out. See, everybody likes to play on the emotions of black people because we're emotional people. And it came from the slavery days, where our people, they cracked the whip on our people. And there was a lot of fear and emotionalism. That's the reason why we're creatures of habit, because we fear doing anything outside of the box, right? So it just kind of, there was no psychological help for our ancestors. So it's almost like a generational curse. Our people, are, they taught us to give everything we got away. I know a lot of us have habits of just giving, except for when it comes to our own people. It's almost like it's a generational curse. They say black people are very forgiving and they're givers. Yeah, except for when it comes to us. And that comes from the slave situation. You can't tell me generational curses ain't real. It's like a psychological thing, right? That has happened with our community. And so a lot of the reasons why our community is still lacking is because of no unity, and because we just want to believe the hype. It's okay for any and everybody to hijack our community as long as they are not black, right? We'll reach everything over to them, right? And we're always looking for somebody on the outside to come from the outside into our community and fix our community. It gets on my nerves so damn bad when I hear people say, well, who they gonna raise up in the black community to come in and save our community. Y'all, that's like a slave mentality, because we're always looking on the outside when a lot of the things can be fixed from the inside. Number one, hey, I always talk about you need to vote, but you need to vet the people. And I know a lot of people feel like that voting don't work and all of that crazy stuff. But I feel like if we came together right? If we really came together on one accord and they understood that they couldn't play with the black community, it would work. Hey, and I'm talking about what we need to be worried about is they want to keep you worried about the presidential stuff. Our issue is on the local level. If we start getting some of these handkerchief head Negroes out of office, and then there'll be some repercussions. See, there's no repercussions for when black people sell out the black community. A lot of people don't like to talk about that. And I ain't trying to be military and stuff, but I got to say that while it's on my head. It ain't no repercussions for selling out the black community. It can be all types of scandals and stuff, people stealing, people selling out the black community, and all they got to do is go to the black church, give the pastor a little bit of money. Those, not all pastors, but some of them, they'll take that money. And, well, pastor, I repented and the Lord touched me. And he'll put him in front of the congregation. And then black people say, well, he repented. The Lord touched that man. That's a man of God. He done stole all of the resources that was meant to go into the urban hoods to help the poor communities. And your pastor done got you to forgive him because he done gave him some of that campaign money up under the table. And we put him right back into office. Well, God said forgive, and I know he did. He raped the little girls, and then God said we got to forgive him. Y'all, that's why our community messed up. See, I had the opportunity to see. I did some video work for the Republican campaign, and it was maybe 2 black people up in there, but it was mostly white people. And I had the opportunity to see how they work and they strategize. Okay, you better not. If they got a position, they get together with the candidates who say that they're going to run, and they decide, well, you know what, we decided we're going to get old Jonathan over here to run. You better not think you're going to get on the ticket as a Republican. You ain't gonna see no 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Republicans splitting no votes. They don't do it. But you see these cuckabug heads doing it, and they do it on purpose because they take money from the people that's hijacking our community to get into a race and split up the votes, y'all. Our community is messed up. So that's why I can't understand how people get mad at me for speaking the truth. It's the truth. They get money to get in there and split up the votes, knowing that they can't win. They don't think about the betterment of our community and our children, and how they grew up in these hoods and stuff, and don't want to how the hoods need to be better. They'll jump into a race and take money to split the votes. That's why you be seeing 15 and 20 people in one race, and they all be cuckabug heads. And who win? The person of other. Because all them black folks know that no black person gonna win in the race. They split the votes up, and they do it on purpose. And so instead of what the Republican Party do, what other communities do is they almost dare a person to get in. They have a viable. They gonna vet their candidate. If they have a viable candidate, you better not get into that race and split up them votes. If you got a little business or something in the community, they're gonna make sure that they don't support your business. Okay, so it's probably gonna hurt you in the long run because they have repercussions. It ain't no repercussions for selling out the black community. You better not be Asian or something, and you get them to vote for you when you are put into office. It is to help their community. And if you think you're going to sell them out, then it's going to be some repercussions behind it. They quietly handle it, okay? And it usually has something to do with if they don't slit your throat, pulling resources back from you, okay? You ain't going to run for office no more. They'll mess your career over, and that's how you're supposed to do it. But they don't do that in the black community. You can do anything you want to do as long as you come back and talk about you done repented, and you come and you kiss the little babies, and y'all don't know how y'all be letting these politicians be licking and lapping all over y'all babies either. You don't even see them. Okay. And then they come back and they trick the people. They go through a leader that you trust and they trick you into voting for a person that we already know ain't worth a dog. Okay. And so that's why I say we got to stop voting based on race and party, because some people just vote for anybody. Well, I got to vote for him. He a Democrat. Yeah, but he ain't worth the damn. Yeah, but we's a Democrat. Oh, okay. So, that's why our community is that's right, playing basketball. That's why our community is messed up. And so I said, I know I went the long way, but I said that to say this: if it's gonna be a change, we got to start looking at and holding the lawmakers accountable. We need to be at the door of the congressman, and if he don't do anything, then he cannot be reelected. That's it. I mean, once you start letting these folks know you can't do what you want to do, and then we're gonna reelect you, they ain't gonna play with the black community like that. They already know we're disorientated. Okay, we're disorientated. We're not uniform, and we're not united. Okay, then you make your way to your state senator, the state senate. Okay, and you start holding them to the fire. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Power corrupts. You start thinking about some of these congressmen and some of these senators and stuff. I don't think their term is limited. So they've been up there for many years. They don't make that much money. Why do y'all think they keep running for office? They'll spend almost $1 million trying to win a race for a position that might pay them $100,000. But when they leave, they're rich, and they get rich off of selling the people out. That's the reasons why they run so hard for these positions, right? How you gonna spend almost $1 million to get into a position that ain't gonna pay you but a little bit over? Some of them people was doctors and lawyers and stuff. They was making way more than that before they even ran. So people like that have to start being vetted. The laws are gonna have to be changed in Memphis. That's it. That's all. It ain't no need in blaming Chief Davis. I done heard some people, they so twisted. When somebody go to jail and get out, Chief Davis, let them folks out. That's how twisted people are. They don't know anything. Emotionalism has never done anything for our community but keep us stuck. That's why I said we gotta change our mindset and start reading and knowing the facts, right? Don't let people just tell you anything. Okay, yeah, Chief Davis, whether you like it or not, if you get and I don't know anything about Chief Davis, but rather if you get so what will another police chief do? The only thing they could do is whatever she was doing, and that's hire more police officers. I mean, you got to let the folks police. But now police officers are not even policing because they scared to do anything, and these criminals know it. Hell, if they put their handcuffs on too tight, it will be on the news, y'all. This stuff was engineered. It's been happening for a long time, right? That's how they want it. That's why they was talking about, I forget what it was called when they wanted to overthrow the police departments because, a lot of these lawmakers, they would love a lawless society because that's more money for that they get paid. Is if the money is in the crime and stuff like that, so that's the reason why they don't try and straighten it out. They don't care. Okay, so that's why I say you have to learn where to start at, and you could start on a local level, right? Start, holding the county commissioners. There's money and stuff. Figure out what they do. What is their duty? What do they do on a day-to-day basis? What do the city council do on a day-to-day basis? And then after you read about what they do, don't let nobody tell you it's available. You can read about whatever their job description is. Then start holding them accountable. See if they are doing it. If they ain't, then hey, the way to make folks act right is to start electing other people. You're gonna be a one-term damn cuckabug head. Okay, That's what you're gonna be. And that's when you start hearing people say, well, look here, I got to do my job because, the black folks ain't playing. They're not going to elect us. Instead, what we do is so that people trick us. Like if you get somebody in there, let's just say that's a little radical, okay? As they say I'm radical, but I'm really not, right? If hey, I'm got a lot of mouth, right? You already see with my personality, can't nobody give me no money to shut me up, right? That's the reason why I work like a dog. Okay. So what will happen is you'll get a rich power broker. Hey, I didn't, you get somebody that's really for the people that have gotten in and they see where the cracks are. They see who the sellouts are and they don't stand for it. But they've already been bought out by the power brokers, y'all. This stuff happens every single day. So what they do is they start scandals and they tell lies and they can pay for stuff in the media to start making the person look bad, and they get the black people emotional, right? And so that when the next election comes around, that person will not be reelected and they're able to put their person in that's going to work with the crooks. It happens every single election, right? It happens every single election. That's the reason why I say we really just got to stop being emotional and really start learning about politics and stop just throwing stuff out. When you listen to folks, I think that's why people don't like me, and which I good because I don't like crazy people. I ain't talking about everybody. I'm just saying some, because people want to be able to throw stuff at me, right? And they want you to bite, but when you know what you know, you just don't subscribe to that stuff. I don't. It's a lot of stuff I don't subscribe to. Oh, okay, cool. You gonna talk about it on your show? Why not? Okay, now you're gonna force me to tell you because I don't believe it. If you had just said it and had let me say, oh, okay, cool, all right, that's what you believe. But then when you ask me, well, you gonna talk about it? You gonna no? Why? When you ask me why, you just gave me a reason to tell you because you a motherfucking lie. That's why I ain't gonna talk about it. What's up, Blackwood News? He said, and we live. What's going on out there in the streets tonight? Blackwood News, is it busy out there? Is it going down in the streets? Shout out to Blackwood News. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. And let's see. Hey, 901 Blackwood News. Yes, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. I think he just came through to show love because I saw him on live. Okay, he's still on here. He said down the street from where Dolph was on a live. What's going on over there? Is that an Orange Mound? What's going on over there? That's either Orange Mound or Castelia. What area are you in? Orange Mound or Castelia? Mm, it's a lot going on, I tell you. At the church's chicken, a man was popped. Oh my God, that's the church's chicken that the folks was the same church's chicken that the cars was in when they was over there sitting in the lot. They tells me they was over there in the lot, a couple cars, and that let you know how dumb a lot of these folks are. They goes over there in the church's chicken lot, watching them folks go over there and pop up Dolph. And it was a police cam in the church's chicken lot. These folks crazy as hell. And they got the nerve to talk about, well, they snitching. They told on their own asses. All of them cars weren't stolen. They think that they weren't gonna get the tag. The first thing they did was took that police cam down. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Blackwood News, I'm trying to get to your channel. That's on Airways. Airways and Ketchum. Sure is. Chicken leaves a man popped in a silver Toyota. I don't stop. I wouldn't stop at that Church's Chicken at night. Anyways, I don't mean no harm. Mm-mm.
And we right here on Airways. They live at the Shell. Come on, man.
Yeah, hold on for a second. Y'all, that's a darn shame. I haven't even logged into my Facebook. Yeah, it's sad. Hold on one second. Let me see something. Y'all, make sure y'all hitting the like button for me, okay? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to log in. Y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Hold on, I want you guys to see it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Give me just a second. Cause child, I be forgetting. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, yeah, I got it. This is something. Yeah, I would never stop at that church's chicken at night. And I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. Hell, even back in the day, you knew not to stop at that damn church's chicken at night. When we was living in the projects, hell. Sometimes they don't even have chicken up in there. Mm-mm. I almost said something.
And we live. Oh, we're back over here, man. Now they messing up my connection. Man, come on, bro. I'm so sick of this. Damn, bro. Oh, they messing my lives up. They messing my life. Come on, man. This crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It just keeps saying it's networking. I know I'm stupid. Vehicle. Ways and catch them. In this silver car, y'all check on your people. That's the car right there. That's his vehicle. I'm not sure what kind of car that is, but it is a Toyota. Oh, man. He right off the E-way, man. Uh-oh. Here they go. Active scene. Something done happened, y'all. Ah, hey, something done happened. Man, where everybody going?
Y'all see that police
Oh, we
cam up
live
there on that
on Airways and
pole?
Catch 'em at the Church of
Y'all see
Chicken
that
where a
police
man
cam
has been
up there
shot.
on that pole?
His car's right here in the ditch, man. He done crashed into the ditch. That's his vehicle right here. Y'all check on him. Something happened over there. We at the churches, man. We right here by Makita. Dolph died, man. Less than 500 feet away, man. This is crazy. We right here on Airways, man. Long live Flipper. Long live Dolph, man. We right here on Airways. They
Thank
live at
you,
the
SS
shell.
Sherrod, for
Come on,
becoming
man.
a member.
Right here
Dang,
by the E-way.
Mississippi.
Here, be what it do, man. We live at the church, man. Where they over there by his car, y'all. Where a man in his silver Toyota has been shot. Active scene right now on Airways and Kitchen. Y'all know where we at. Oh, we out here. It's the pre-weekend, man. It's about to be the weekend. Then it's a lot going on. Oh, we everywhere this weekend, y'all. It's a lot going on. We popping out. Who that is? Yes, sir. Come on, man.
They screaming your name
Come
now
on,
in the
man.
Blackwood News.
Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, we live on Airways and Ketchum, where a man has been shot. It's about to be a long weekend, y'all. We everywhere this weekend. Oh, we everywhere. We live off the E-way, man. We live by the projects. Where Hillview at, man? Shout out to the Hillview right there over the hill. Come on, man. We on Airways and Ketchum at the Church Chicken. Oh, man. Yep. Y'all know where we at, Memphis. It's about to be a long weekend. Come on, it's just Thursday. It's the pre-weekend action. They getting active. They getting active, y'all. Yep. Check on your people. It's a silver Toyota over there. I want to go over there, but construction and everything over there, I ain't gonna go over there like that. Yeah, long live Flipper, man. Y'all know where we at. Makita's right there. He was at this gas station right
Yeah,
here,
that's
man.
the gas station
Damn, long
where
live
True
Dolph, man.
Results went in there and him the
Long live
he
a
went in
real
him
one,
to
man. They
post up
still pulling up
in
over
that
there
gas
at the
station.
churches right now. What's going on? Y'all hold up.
Y'all get the likes up.
You know I ain't playing with it. I'm stupid Zoom. What y'all got going on over there, 12? I'm stupid zooming in on them. What do y'all got going on? And we live. We live in the hood on Airways and Ketchum, man. We right here by the projects off the E-way. Y'all check on your people. Where a man has been shot in the silver Toyota right here, y'all. I'm not sure what kind of car that is, but it was a man shot in it. We at the churches, man.
I'm telling you, it's getting, and Cecilia,
There's
it's getting
no
worse
churches
and worse
tonight.
every single day.
The
Every
discipline
single
back
day,
open.
it's getting worse and worse.
The discipline back open though.
I'll never stop at that.
Y'all
Yeah, they go
check on
that
your
police
people. I'm
cam
finna get
right
up out
there.
of here though, man. It's about to be a long weekend. Y'all know, man, come on. Y'all know who to
They
stay
took it
tuned
down when
into,
Dolph
who to
was taken
follow.
out and
I'm
put it back
everywhere this
up.
weekend. It's a lot going on, y'all. Oh man, it's a lot going on.
Because when I said
Here
pre-weekend,
comes a
I
tow
don't
truck.
mean PRE. I mean pre
Here
as
comes a
before the
tow truck. He's
weekend. That's
finna
right.
tow that vehicle. I know he is. I know he is. Come on, man. I'm too cold with it. I knew. Yep. We finna get it. We finna get up out of here, man. Y'all see where we at. We at the churches on Airways and Ketchum, where a man has been shot in a silver Toyota right here. We got the tow truck right now. He finna put it up. Well, hold on, y'all. Yeah. Let's see what type of vehicle this is. He trying to get up in the lot somehow to tow away this vehicle, man. Yep. He's finna get it, man. Y'all check on your people, man. Another night in the city. Only on Blackwood News. We finna get up out of here though, man. Y'all see where we at. The weekend starts tomorrow, man. It's about to be a long weekend. It's a lot going on, and we out here. It's not gonna stop. It's just warming up. So y'all check on your people, and we finna get up out of here. We on Airways and catch them. Only on Blackwood News.
Shout out to Blackwood News. Y'all know he the source. That's the source. He bees on. He makes it to the scene before everybody else. He's the source in for Memphis news as far as being out there in the streets. Hold on. Y'all, oh Lord, I this I the, black. I saw this on Blackwood News page. He said they say this is what goes on when you locked up in prison.
In the morning, grab my teeth and grab my strap, nigga. Get up mighty young and all you wanna do is rap, nigga. See them get it twisted, pay attention, I was just rap, nigga. You can make me chasing your location on this map, nigga. Yeah, I hear you talking, you ain't saying nothing. Yeah. Sister in Atlanta, you ain't saying that. Bitch, a suicide. Who the fuck on your side? Ripping out your pussy, some feel bad. I'm like, everybody around me gotta hide. Every time we here, we go for sure, we leave her out there. So I ain't gonna miss you with this bitch standing your shit.
Yeah, they said that's a prison partner. Here's the thing: a lot of those little young dudes be talented because he is. He seems like he's talented. You know, it's not easy to just come off the top of your head rhyming. And making rhymes with people. That's a talent, right? And so, hey, I hope these young brothers, get their life together and get the right type of people around them. Y'all know I be fussing and stuff, but I'm very sensitive. I be talking about our community because I be wanting us to open our eyes, but I do love them our community. Like I don't some of the people in it, it's unfortunate and it's jacked up. When you see older adults and when you start seeing how a lot of them act, you go, dog, the kids definitely don't have anything to look up to. When people talk about, well, these kids now are just too jealous. When they get mad, they want to take somebody out. But look at what the older adults are doing. These are their, you know, parents and grandparents that's jealous and hating and doing a lot of the stuff that we see. So that's why I say our community definitely gotta, get it together. It's sad, it is. It's really sad. I think Blackwood News had made that scene um with on Mill Branch. And I think what had happened on Mill Branch was something happened to a security guard. Something happened to a security guard. I think they ended up popping the security guard in the apartments, in the Mill Creek apartments. I still call them the Mill Creek, but I think they call them the King's Gate. But the name of them might be Mill Creek. I still call them the Mill Creek. It says Cypress, he the king that stole Juke money and ain't pay his debt. He is in, and his sister is literally missing Juke because Gotti didn't do as much as Juke. That's embarrassing. You calling him king? Oh, he was an off-duty cop. Was he? I thought he was a security guard, just a security guard. I didn't know that they had off-duty officers working over there in the King's Gate. I thought they said that he was just a security guard. Oh, they call it New Horizon. Blackwood News. Was he a security guard? Was he an off-duty officer? I thought he was just working for a security company. Really? I didn't know he was an off-duty officer. So they took out. That's why they pulled up so deep. So they took out. Was he? So he was taken out. See, I didn't know that. Okay, he said he didn't die. Hold on. Let's. And the reason why I thought it was just the security because I saw where some young ladies. I was reading a post, and the young ladies was talking about. Lord, I ain't gonna even say what the young ladies said. I ain't gonna even say what they said, but it. I mean, hey, I'm glad that the person didn't. The person didn't. I'm glad that the person didn't die because I know at one point they had, just regular security people, and maybe that's who the young ladies was talking about. When I was looking at this post, and one of the young ladies from that live over there said, um, them security guys, she wasn't necessarily talking about him, but she did post and say the security over there be buying coochie. And one of the and another young lady come in and said, "You must sold him some, girl." And she said, "I sure did." Um, yeah, Blackwood. Shout out to Blackwood News. Blackwood News, be safe out there. Yeah, that's what she had posted. But I'm glad that the young man didn't. But she didn't necessarily have to be talking about him because I knew they always had security. And they said that the security, I didn't know that they had started, having police officers, off-duty officers over there, because they were saying that when they've had security over there for years. And they said that when something would happen, the security would run and try to get out the way. They would run into the vacant buildings and stuff. Here, I said, well, you couldn't blame them. Miss Nellis. I promise to God I read that. A girl posted the security over here be buying, and she spelled it Kewchie, be buying coochie. And another girl said, "You must sold him some then, guh. Sold him some then, guh." And she said, "Yep, sure did." I said, "Oh God, Jesus Christ, how these folks don't care what they do." But hey, it could have been any security person. But I'm glad that the young man. But let's take a look though. Shout out to Blackwood through and showing love. This is the day that it happened, and they was deep out there. You know what? Look like you're right because it looks like some of the brass was out there. They in their black SUVs, so yeah, some of the brass was out there, so it was definitely
And we
off.
live. We're live in Whitehaven right now, right outside the New Horizon Apartments, where a man has been shot and the suspect has locked himself in an apartment. What a scene out here, man.
Hey, Rudy.
Man, what a scene. They saying it was a security guard, man. Damn. Everybody's just waiting to see what's going on, man. Everybody out here. Channel 3, 5, 13, 24, and Blackwood News. We done pulled up, man. Oh, God. It done stopped, man. It done stopped. What a scene in the interest of the King. New Horizon. That's a new name, y'all. Oh, yeah. I don't know if y'all trying to get home. It's probably no way, y'all. It's not no way to get home. King Gate is over with. Unless that back entrance is open. I don't know about the back entrance. I don't know if the back entrance is open, y'all. But this main entrance right here, it's over with. That's so messed up. Folks just getting out work. Yeah, security guard got shot allegedly, man. But there's too many people saying it was. So security guard shot, man. These security guard jobs are so dangerous in Memphis. Oh my God. I don't see how y'all do it, man. Shout out to the security guards out there securing anywhere in Memphis, man. It's so hard being a security guard in Memphis. Shout out to all of them. That's one tough job. That's one tough job, man. Security guard in Memphis, man. Man, it's so dangerous. I already know.
Because some security guards are unarmed.
Nah,
Oh,
they just change the name like they always do. They too big to shut down. These hoes big, man. If they shut them down, it's just gonna be a big waste. No cap. These apartments are huge. All right, for sure, y'all. You have a good day. All right, for sure. Shout out to the Haven, man. Shout out to the Haven. Yeah. Hold up. Oh, I should have hopped the other gate I was on. Y'all hold up. Let me show this house. Let me show it up. Hold up. Journey, come on, man. We're trying to get up in them Johnny. What's up with it? Hold up, y'all. Let's go. We live in Haven. One finna head back to the other side. And we live. Yep. Y'all finna head back where I was at, y'all. I should have just stayed right there. Man, police right there hot as hell. So.
yeah, those are the apartments that Big 30
Man, what a
is
scene.
from.
This is gonna be an epic live. I can already tell, man. Cause we ain't going home. No, we ain't. Just stay at the gate. They like don't do it. They like do it. I'm down there finna do it. I wanna go right there on that side street, bro. Bro came to the gate, said, "Hey, so cut that way." I'm finna. Yeah, we ain't going home till he find out what he want to do. Let's go. What's going on,
What's
Jeff?
up, Big
What's going on, man?
Jack?
You good? Good to see you, man. Uh, let's see, Mike.
Shout out to Big True that.
Yeah. They hit me up and stuff.
I had went last. Oh, you say it? No. He you know what you want to do with the video stuff.
Oh yeah.
This week. Why you providing that? Yeah. So when you bring them grades up, you'll get that. I can read the stuff? Yes. Good, positive.
Okay, y'all. Those are I mean, I thought it was just regular security, but it was an off-duty officer that was actually hit up. And they said that the person that did it barricaded himself into the did they ever get the guy out? Did they ever get him out the house? The person that popped the police officer barricaded himself. But those are the apartments that Big 30 be always rapping about. So now Big 30, I've been hearing that Big 30 been saying that he wants to he wants all of this unalive to stop and all of that. So if people look up to Big 30 in those apartments and all of that, okay, this will be the perfect opportunity because it's quite a bit that goes on over there. A lot of the apartments are boarded up and all of that. I mean, because they tells me supposedly, that you have people hiding in the vacant buildings. They burn them down themselves. Now that's just what somebody got onto my chat and said, some of the people over there burnt the vacant buildings down themselves because to keep folks from hiding into the vacant buildings and popping them up when they came home. I guess they're opposition. I don't even like saying that they're opposition or whatever. But this would be the perfect opportunity for Big 30 to start talking about unity as it relates to that, right? To start, those apartments are not, the complex is not that big over there. That's why I'm trying to understand why it's so much stuff happened over there. And Rose says Big 30 with the war in Memphis himself, he too much. Right, because Big 30, that's what I'm saying. Big 30, they say he had been on his page talking about unity and raising your children and all of that. This would be the perfect opportunity since some of those young men be looking up to him. It ain't the King's Gates. It's not like it's 100 complexes. It's not even that big. So this would be the opportunity for him to start speaking about unity and putting into the atmosphere for them young men to do right. Because if stuff like this, if stuff keep happening over there, then unfortunately, it ain't even that many apartments over there. A lot of them are vacant. How many black men do you think living over there? If there's retaliatory or there's pot shootings and stuff going on over there and somebody always getting hit up, it ain't gonna be no young black men left over there. So I'm sure he's familiar with all of those black men because that's what he rap about all the time. He done changed Mill Branch, right? He called it Kill Branch. And I rebuke that. I mean, this is just some stuff that you don't put into the atmosphere. Talking about Kill Branch. No, it's not Kill Branch, it's Mill Branch. I'm not gonna put that into the atmosphere because we see now all of those unalivings and stuff that's going on. But Big 30 is on a big enough platform, right? And he always talking about how those little dudes look up to him, I guess he's getting money and stuff. That's what he say. That's his area. That's where he grew up at. He know all of those people. So this would be the perfect opportunity for him to try and change the atmosphere as it relates to that area with his music. That's all he got to do. I would hate to believe that he's a part of what's going on, especially since he grew up in those apartments and he already know that people are living from paycheck to paycheck and the area is now impoverished. I would hate to believe that he is promoting that after he has gotten out, right? So since he's on his page talking about he want to raise his children and be a good father. He don't want no beef and all of that. Don't be beefing and all that. Live to raise your kids. He needs to put that in his music. I'm sure some of those dudes look up to him enough now to listen to him if he try and change the atmosphere. Because like I said, I would hate to believe that he is the cause of or instigating this stuff that would be causing retaliatory situations or funding it, right? Because see, his money would be for him to actually take care of his children. Since he getting rap money, I'm sure he make pretty good money. I hope that he's not using that to consistently destroy the community that he grew up in, right? And by funding some of these little dudes to go out and do things that would cause retaliation, because he's ultimately a part of their demise, right? If not wholeheartedly a part of it. So we'll see what Big 30 if we'll see if he starts putting out or saying things that would help to change the atmosphere. Surely he don't want to be the only one that get out of that of the King's Gates apartments or the New Horizon. And nobody else make it out alive. I'm sure he don't want that. Okay, I would hope. Um, you guys make sure y'all hit the like button. So, hey, I hope the young man who barricaded himself, I hope he didn't hurt himself. Okay, I hope he didn't. I'm gonna tell y'all something about a lot of these barricades. Child, when it take them hours and stuff, and they have to talk to him for hours and hours, they be just trying to stall time from going to jail. Because if they was gonna do something to themselves, they would have been did it. Um, yeah, hit the like button. Let's see how many likes that we got. But shout out to Blackwood News. He's always out there on the scene doing a good job and stuff. Y'all, listen, I ain't really been able to get on here. I had just kind of been logging in when I had gotten the opportunity. They all down at the Walmart in Millington. I loves going down to that Walmart because that's where I get my watermelons from. He dead. He unalived. He took himself out, or did the police do it? What happened? See, y'all know I hadn't. Y'all tell me about it. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. She said, my favorite Walmart, Millington, the police got it locked down. That's my favorite Walmart too, y'all. When I be going to Covington, I stop at that Walmart. I loves that Walmart in Millington. I loves to go down there to Millington especially when they start to the market and get my watermelons. I drive way down there just to get a watermelon. And They down there cutting up in at the Millington. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. The Millington Police Department is very small, but they kind of effective. Thank you, Third Coast McQueen. I appreciate that. So y'all, hey, they talking about crime is slowing down in the Memphis area, but it's not. What they're trying to do is make it look good instead of actually being proactive and doing something about the crime. I mean, everybody got eyes. So why in the world would they say that crime is slowing down when it's clear that the people, the everyday law-abiding citizens, is seeing every day um, that is not down, right? That's really insulting a lot of the Memphians' intelligence for them to just say that. They're so used to saying things, right? For them to just say that when it's proof that it's not, that everybody is looking at it, so that it's not so. That's just messed up, y'all. I was looking at, they said a female truck driver was unalived. Y'all, these folks these people sick. Anytime you do something to a woman, you'll do anything. A woman can't even sit in her truck after making a living. They want to. They want to. Now they. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all what's sickening to me. And see, don't get me started because y'all know I start going in and going off because these men ain't even supposed to allow it to happen. I'm talking about the real men. Ain't no nigga supposed to be able to come and stand on the corner with you or smoke a joint with you or a drink with you and sit up and brag about how many bodies he got and he taking out women. Yeah, man, I took her out. He's sitting up talking about he got bodies and they women and children. Okay, see, okay, let me, Lord, stop me, please, cause y'all know how I get. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that ad. That thing. It's okay. Here it is right here. It says a female trucker hit in Memphis. Hold on. Here it is right here, you guys. I found it. Hold on, y'all. How did I do that? You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. It says a truck driver transporting Google merchandise was hit in the leg while driving on Lamar. Okay, so maybe they weren't. Okay, maybe it says at around 5 a.m. Thursday, the woman was transporting 12 pallets of Google merchandise at the intersection of Lamar and American Way. She heard what she thought was gunshots. She continued driving when she heard another gunshot and realized she had been struck in the left leg. The shot came from a black Toyota Camry that she believed had been following her, police said. Memphis MPD says the woman was taken to regional medical center in non-critical condition. Her dog was taken to the animal shelter. Wow, she said a car was following her. So, well, thank God she didn't die. But why? What was the purpose of them shooting at her? And she didn't even realize she had been shot in the leg. Why? Why they do that? She just trying. Were they trying to hit her so that they could rob the truck? Hey, it's Newski TV. Yeah, that's sad. That is. It's sad. Yeah, hit the like button for me. Hold on. So yeah, that's why I say they're not really trying to get crime down, right? You know, I knew Memphis was out of control when they went over to the Civil Rights Museum. And those cars that Dr. King was in had been sitting out there for over 50 years. Oh, however long the those are the real cars. So the cars are over 50 years old, but I mean the Civil Rights Museum been around for what, over 30? Those cars have been out there for over 30 years. So much rich history. And you got a bunch of clowns because they realize that Memphis is now the lawless city, go and vandalize and try and steal the car that's sitting outside of the Lorraine Hotel that Dr. King was in. They vandalize it and try and steal it. Y'all, what's going on? That's when you just don't care. That's disrespectful to the legacy of Dr. King, what he did for our people. And they take their nasty. Oh, that's terrible. I hate that for y'all. I know I hate it for. Hey, Shan, it's sad. You know, it is. It's sad on so many levels. You know what's going on, but hey, like I said all that to say this. It has to start. It starts on the local level, but it's going to be a revolving door as it relates to these criminals if the laws are not changed. Trust me, if it was happening in other areas other than Memphis, right? Memphis is majority black. The laws will be changed. So it's going to take the Memphians to get together and demand some changes, right? If they start, holding a lot of the local politicians' feet to the fire, like some of these representatives and all of that, hey, if they ain't reelected, they'll start. If they feel like that them being reelected is in jeopardy, they will start making noise as it relates to some of these lawmakers changing the laws. Okay, they will, but it's not happening. They take money under the table to be quiet, and it's so sad because a lot of them are other black people. You know, that's why I say it bothers me so much for our people to be so easily bought out. Okay, you can, you could buy out one of our somebody in our community. They'll sell out their whole community for a cheese basket. And I'm serious. And it's just sad. And they be sitting up talking about, well, I gotta eat. You sell out your whole community because you're talking about you gotta eat rather than going to get you a job. So that's why I say there has to be some repercussion. There has to be order. There is no order in our community. So when people do wrong now, there's no accountability so folks can continue to do wrong. When folks do wrong, now all of a sudden they got a mental illness. Well, they had did it because they had got a mental illness. Everybody mentally ill. And so I think it's so sad. Yeah, I want to show y'all something. Y'all, this right here, I promise you. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. This is why I know that the generation that my daughters and them are in, like in their 20s and stuff, y'all, what is going on? Hey, they dropping stuff into our community. They got these, y'all, it's sad. Y'all, I promise to God. And the person that posted it is in Memphis. So it makes me believe that it happened in Memphis. It's embarrassing. Hold on. Look, y'all, young girls. Y'all young girls. What's going on, y'all? Y'all tell me. Maybe I'm just too old fashioned. I'm in my mid 40s. So hey, maybe this is the new thing, but I better never see my daughters doing it. Y'all, what's this? What's this? And it's dollars all over the floor, y'all. What is that? And those are young girls. Look, y'all, what's going on in our community? Are these is some kind of narcotic that's got people zombified? Now they supposed to be strippers, and it's gonna always be some damn jack leg, hard leg fool. He was putting money, he was trying to put money in her pants. It was dollars and stuff all over the floor. And the person that posted it said the club was turned. Y'all, listen. I guess that's what bothers me. Like, we have a bigger problem when we see how these people are like zombified. The younger generation is just, I mean, completely like zombies. Because I don't know what in the hell that was. It's supposed to have been a strip club. Men going spending their money on stuff like that. Okay, but a lot of them be sprung too. And so that's why I say that we have a bigger issue. And like I say, we're always looking outward for somebody to the next great white hope, or well, who gonna be our next leader? You're the leader. You are the leader of your household, right? A lot of the generation that is committing all of this crime, he said that's P. Diddy party. They're growing up in your household. So you're the leader. Make sure your household is right and your children are being raised right. Therefore, you don't have to go looking on the outside of your home for somebody to come and save your kids. Set good examples for your children. And then once it starts inward in the household, we'll start seeing a lot of this crime lift. But it pisses me off that some of the same people that's sitting up hollering out, well, what they gonna do to stop this crime? Hell, Junebugging them up in your house. Y'all, I was at the I was getting my hair done the other day. I kid you not. It's a young lady walked in, and I know she might have been 28, 29. She had she had a beautiful shape on her. But it was cold the other day. She had on shorts up her butt. But hey, that's a grown lady. So I was listening to her. She was sitting in a chair next to me. That's why I said, y'all, we got a bigger issue. These, you know, how can us as older women act like alley cats and hood rats and keep, all of that crazy stuff, messy and pathetic, when a lot of the younger generation, they ain't got nothing to look up to. Not too much at all, not a whole lot. It's still some decent women, but not a whole lot. And so I was sitting there, I was listening to her. Okay. My patience real short. I had gotten tired of the person that was doing my hair because she wasn't going fast enough because I had things to do. And so I was listening to her on the phone with her children, and she was like, and such talking about the boyfriend. He was supposed to come and pick y'all up, and y'all went out there. He already got the little kids. Now he got to come back and get y'all. And that's more. And I'm whooping y'all. She was talking about y'all. She was gonna whoop. Ain't nothing. I'm getting y'all when I get home. That's more gas I gotta spend. So just from sitting there listening, the boyfriend was in her car. Okay, he was out in her car. He had went and picked her up from work and dropped her off to get her hair done. Okay, she paying for the gas and all that. So I guess he ain't got no job since he had to be in her car all day while she work and drop her off places. So then when he went back and she called him to about, they gonna be out there. I'm gonna whoop them when they get home. He was like, no, don't whoop them. She had him on speaker. No, don't whoop them. They cool kids. I don't want no problem with your kids. They gonna be mad at me. Somebody, you can't be their friend. I know they sneaky. He said, well, I'm just trying to get to know him. So that let me know right there. She got him around her kids. He driving her car. And that wasn't the worst, y'all. And he said, I'm just trying to get to know your kids. So that means she don't even know him like that. Okay, I don't want them mad at me. They cool. Don't whoop them. Tell me, you trying to be their friend. They sneaky. They sneaky. See. Once you be around them more, you gonna know. So you already got this man driving your car, going to pick your kids up, and y'all probably just got together. So then she called him back. Where you at? She kept calling him. She talking to him bad, and he just laughing. That's because he getting what he want out of her. And so then she said, I need you to go by the beauty supply store for me. He said, well, you already at the hair shop. Why I need to go by the beauty supply store? Cause I'm running this. I want you to go by the beauty supply store. Just ratchet. He said, okay. I need you to, I forget what she said. I need you to get some, I forget what it was. And so when she said, call me when you get there, and I'm gonna put you on FaceTime. Yeah, I tell you, it's terrible. So then she was like, yeah, that's it, baby. How much is it? He told her how much. She listening to the lady at the counter tally everything up. She said, okay, you got my card, don't it? He said, yeah, okay, I'm getting ready to turn it on. I'm getting ready to turn the card on. I said it must be still income tax season, but that's what I'm talking about though. Like young ladies don't even understand. She got her kids around him. He don't really know her kids. He probably don't really know her. He driving her car all day. Probably done moved up in her house. The worst thing, she got her kids around him. She don't really. I could tell from the conversation. They don't really know each other like that. Right. And then he driving her car, and she having to gas it up and all of that. And it's unfortunate that young women don't know the role of a man, right? And it's probably because of what they have seen. They don't know the role. They feel like that women are supposed to be taking care of men, right? The role has been exchanged, and it's unfortunate that a lot of men feel that way too. They don't have their own stuff. And I'm not bashing men, but I understand that men are supposed to be providers and protectors, but that's not what they're seeing, and they're being taught. Men, it's gotten so bad now. They're trying to put into the atmosphere that a man is a simp. if he taking care of his child, his own seed. Man, she called me talk about my son needs some shoes. I ain't no simp. So it's got to be a change, and that's why I say, like, the younger generation, they're clearly mimicking a lot of what they've seen, right? How can they do better if they don't know to do better? They ain't seen nothing better. And so that's why I say it has to be a change in our community, and we're so bad. I'm not saying, because I was told, I was taught that a woman is supposed to be a helpmate to a man, and I agree with that. But ain't no man gonna walk into a situation with me. And I've taught my daughters this: move up into my house, okay, driving my car around, eating my food for some dick. No, I ain't crazy like that for none of that. Never have been. Right? Come into my situation and ride my back. And that's what's happening. Okay? And they haven't been taught that when a man comes into your life, your situation is supposed to get better because he helps to take you to another level. You might even have more than him. So if you all are placed together, and you might be doing better than him, because I have a lot of stuff going on, but I already know I got a winner's mind. Most women know how to accessorize and make things better as it relates. A good women do, not flogging assholes. I'm talking about real good women, right? And so he comes in, he's a hard worker, he's helping to make a situation better for you. And then y'all solidified. It ain't no we creeping, we friends and all of that. No, y'all together. He's gonna make you already know. You know when a man want to make you his wife, you already know, right? So it ain't that's your husband. You're supposed to help him. But the problem is women are allowing men to come into their space and use them and take them down. I was talking to an ex-boyfriend of mine. We ain't been together in over 20 years, okay? And he was telling me about his sons, and it just turned me off instantly. He was like, yeah, I done got back in my son's life, and I've been trying to help him and tell, when I was younger, I didn't do it right, but now I'm trying to help to make him right. And I told him, son, you're going to have to get off of these streets. I told him, he want to get into the industry. I told him, you need to get you a female, because that female, she going to already have her situation together, and she going to already have her car. So if you need to do things, you'll be able to use her car. She going to grow you up. I said, why don't you tell your motherfucking son to get a job? Okay, we ain't talking no more since then. Instead of trying to get a female, somebody's good daughter, to jump on her back, because all he could do is take her down. He ain't like that. I don't care. Okay? But it's unfortunate that is what's going on, and women feel like that's what they need to do. You looking like you 100 years old. If a man is a good man, if he is a winner, you damn right. You already know that when he came into the situation, he's a provider and a protector. You are supposed to make life as much as you can better for him, because he's making life better for you. He is a provider and a protector. And if he has a dream as his woman, if it's logical, then you're supposed to be up working days and nights with him to bring that thing to fruition, because he is loyal to you also. He ain't gonna get you to help him come up so he can be more presentable, or more, what's the word that I'm looking for, attractive to a damn prostitute, right? Because see, most men, what they want is they want to get a good woman that's got a winner's mind to help him to come up. So now when he got some things going for himself, he's more attractive to the whores, to the prostitutes. So you have to be wise about that. So when you get a good one, then of course that's what you do. But you don't allow nobody to come into your situation and ride your back and take you down. He already needy. I need some money. I need some gas money. I ain't got no car. I mean, that's the red flag right there. You ain't got no car. Well, there ain't no need in us even talking. Cause you can't come and see me. Cause I ain't coming to get you. Now it would be different if he had a car when we got together and he had a wreck and now his car in the shop or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to get him. You want to come to my house? Or you want me to come to your house? Here I come. Okay. But see, a lot of women don't know that. They let them come in with nothing and ride them and use them. And that's not what real men do. And all men are not like that, because there are some good men that understand what their role is. But when I was sitting there listening to that, I was like, dog. And she had about 5 kids already. I think she said she had 3 big ones. And because I don't know how old she was when she started having them. She could have very well been 29 or 30. And she had about 2 little ones. And already you letting this man drive your car, picking your children up, mad at your kids. You went out there, now he got to come back and get you, running my gas. I got to put some more gas in my car. He done been in your car while he drop you off at work and doing God knows what. And then he dropping you off everywhere. But, she feeling like she got a good man because he doing whatever she say do in her stuff. And she giving him, he ain't got no responsibilities. Right. So that's why I say that, there has to be a change, and that's not gold digging. Where in the hell did people ever feel like that it's gold digging when you have a man do what a man is supposed to do? He's supposed to provide and protect for his woman. That's why I say I can't respect no jelly bag men. Well, can you loan me some money? Ooh, that's it right there. No, I'm gone. No, you ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. How much money you talk about? Can you loan me $20? I'm definitely out the door. You ain't even got $20. But most people are trying to build something for themselves, right? All the damn overheads I got, and a nigga think he gonna step into my situation and put me in a deficit. You got businesses? Yeah, bitch, I got bills too. What you talking about? It costs to live in this big old house. It costs, that office costs me. It costs to drive that truck. And I'm supposed to loan you my money? I don't want you in my, right? But when you got somebody that is a provider and a protector, he comes in even if he don't have as much as you have. And he's going to always make the situation better. And I ain't talking about just by getting in the bed with you. I'm talking about emotionally, physically, financially, all of that. He's very wise, right? He's very wise. And so if he's wise and he has made you his woman, not somebody else's damn man, but there's loyalty, and he makes you his wife. Y'all supposed to take it to the moon. It ain't no bars. Hell, that's my man. I'm riding with him to the moon, and I'm gonna help him get it because he's loyal. Folks be helping folks trying to get love. That person ain't been any more loyal to you. You already know they're gonna leave you. But if I stay down with him, he'll be loyal. Now he gonna use you and come up and leave you. But you gotta know that he is loyal to you. He gonna be down with you when y'all make it to the top, right? And so, like I said, a lot of women don't realize that, child. They be trying to say that I'm hard on men. I think I'm very soft. I'm not stupid. I know how to be soft when I'm dealing with a real man. because I want to be soft. I'm a real girly girl. I like fingernail polish, lipstick, all that shit. I like being babied and being soft, right? I'm very affectionate and passionate. But I can't be that if I got to be guarded all the time because I got a half-ass nigga around me. That's why I'm okay with being by myself until I run into a real man so that I can be soft and we could take it to the moon. But I ain't casting my gifts to no swine. Okay? That's the difference between me and a whole lot of them. If I just wanted me some dick, and I do be wanting me some because it's been 14 months, I be wanting me some real bad. But I ain't giving this good coochie, as the girl said, to just know anybody. Because I know it's good. Okay? And don't know anybody deserve it. When you get older, you're supposed to have a different mindset. I never gave it to just know anybody. But hey, I can go 14 more months. Lord, please don't let me go 14 more months. Please don't let me have to go 14 more months. I had to go on here, pray to God. Okay? Please, God, please don't let it be 14 more. Okay? But hey, if I got to do that, I will. Because I just don't want no different energies, bad energies and stuff around me disrupting my flow. I vibrate on a certain type of frequency. And when I be in alignment, them right alignments, everything, just like today, everything I thought about came to me. It started coming to me. I started, and stuff just started happening. I'm moving to a bigger office. I mean, it just started happening. I was having issues with leaving that office because me and my dad had so many memories. But then when you're vibrating on the right frequency, people give you offers that you can't even refuse and say, I don't even know why I'm going down that low, but hell, hey, the office got it's got everything in it, right? So, you know, you have to, keep. I don't know how we got off of crime and talking about this stuff, but I guess it's all in alignment, child. You just have to have the right types of energies and stuff in your life so that things can flow the way that it should flow. And what'll happen is you'll start being in the right places at the right time, and then God will convict the right people to do right by you, right? Right will be all around you. That's the reason why I was like, dog, I ain't been on in like I had not been on here in like 2 days, but I've been making some stuff shake. And I ain't even have to work hard to do it because I've been praying, I've been meditating, I've been exercising, even like my kickboxing class. Hey, when I can't do that, I get in front of my TV and do my little game thing where I'm exercising. And that's what you have to do. I've just decided I can't afford to have negativity around me. Like the stuff that my dad had left behind, I was like, God, I ain't got the energy to do it. I thought I didn't have the energy to do it, but when you start meditating and getting back in alignment and vibrating on the right frequencies, things just happen for you, y'all. Anyways, um, just Leah says, how was they making it before meeting you? Let's backtrack and revisit that blueprint. That's right. How was they making it before meeting? You absolutely right. But I just thought, and she didn't see anything wrong with it. In her mind, I could tell the way that she was talking and talking to the girl that was doing her hair. She was sitting up talking about, because I mean, she was just talking to him in the kind of way, I run this. I guess she was, playing with him, but she was talking to the girl that was doing her hair, talking about how different he was, and he different. How he just different from the other men. And I was saying to myself, Lord, I would hate to know, or all the other men that she's dealt with, especially when you letting a Negro ride around in your car all day while you work and be at the getting your hair done, go pick up your children, and he don't know them, and more than likely living in your house. And then when you got him going to the store, talking about when I need something, he going to get it, and he got her card. He had her damn debit card, y'all. She said, "You got my card? Okay, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna turn the card on." I guess she turns it on and off when she get mad. I guess that's the control. And see, that's the issue. Women, we got to put some of this on the women too. Now, women are doing this because they want a man, that they want to be able to control a man. That's how they control them, giving them making it where they don't have no responsibility so that they can control them. Women gonna have to stop that. I don't want to control no damn man. That's too much for me. I already got too much going on. If I gotta try to control, if I gotta control him, I don't even want to be with him because he's too much of a sissy for me. I used to talk to this guy and he was so sweet. I promise to God, Lord up in heavens knows he was sweet. And I talked to him when I was like 19, 20 years old. And he grew up around the same area that my as a matter of fact, the same street that my family was on. And they always ask me, and I probably shouldn't have said that because he might be looking at this. Um, they always ask me why he still like you to this, why he would be a good husband. I said I can't marry a man like him. Why not? Because I can't marry a man that I gotta tell everything to do. Don't do anything until I tell them what to do and how to do it. That stresses me out. I can't. I can't live my life like that because I already don't have patience. I'm a Leo woman for real, but I can't live my life like that. So I don't understand how women want men and they dangle stuff in their faces to be able to control them. Baby, you ain't got to work, you ain't got to have no responsibility, just do what I say do. No, that's not even how it's supposed to be. That's the reason why it does not work out. Hey, Robert Chapman, or play your position or move. That's right. I'm supposed to tell you everything. uh-uh I'd be too stressed out. But it's unfortunate that's what's going on now. That demon of control. Everybody want to control somebody else. If you got to try to control them, they probably ain't the person for you. Because one thing about it, when something is meant to be, it flows. You ain't got to try to force it or trick it into doing what you want it to do. It's just gonna flow. And everybody, you right, play their role. Okay. And like I said, men are providers and protectors. Mm-hmm. Lord. Are you selling your dogs? If so, how much and what kind? They are Yorkies. They are Yorkies. They are full-blooded Yorkies. And oh, I hear one. I hear one of them crying right now, but she be dealing with it. And I already got one of them sold. And y'all know what? I don't know how I'm gonna react when it's time for them dogs to go because I be in there with her every single day. I get up and sometimes I be up at 5. Like when I hear them crying, I can hear them crying now when I'm asleep. And she take care of them, but I wake right up and I go sit down by the cage at 5 o'clock in the morning and stuff. That's probably one of the reasons why I've been so tired. And she be trying to coddle them because she's scared. She let me get a little close to him now because she know I'm not gonna hurt him, but not too much. Like I could rub them, but if I start trying to pick them up, she gonna jump off my lap and jump. She is not going to. And I think I've already gotten so attached to them because I see how fat they are getting and they just starting to get big. And oh my goodness, they are just, oh my God. And she's so close to them. They say that the puppies are weaned at 6 weeks. But she seemed to be so close. She barking now, so she probably hungry. They be weaned at 6 weeks. I mean, she's so close to them, she might not even want them to be weaned. And I just hope. I don't know how it's gonna be when they have to go. I don't know. Cause I'm very sentimental. I am. Y'all know how I be getting. I be crying, and then after I cry, and I be crying for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then in the fifth minute I be cussing folks out, and then I start crying again. So I'm real sentimental like that. So I know it's gonna be really sad the day they have to leave. I don't know. But the one I sold is going to a really good home. Yeah, that's what I do. Take a day off for the transition. He said, "Never mind. I don't want you cussing." I tell you. And believe it or not, you guys, y'all know that Riley, the boy, is a teacup Yorkie. Don't y'all know that all of them came out, their bodies are standard size, and one of them came out a teacup size. So one of them is a teacup Yorkie, and they normally go for a lot. And the doctor told me that may happen because I said, "Well, what size are they going to be?" And she said, "Well, you said that the dad is a teacup Yorkie and she's a standard size Yorkie. So don't be surprised if they come out teacup Yorkies. And one of them is a teacup. And I promise you, he is the main one. He bad. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she got going on. Because when she gets to whining and stuff, it be something going on. She probably got to use the. I need to let her out. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Ooh, child, she had to use the restroom. Oh my God. When I tell y'all them babies was crying, whew, they do not like for her to be away from them. Crying like newborn babies. She back in there. They shut up. But they are so pretty. Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, this is exact. They look like little this is exactly how they look. Exactly. That's exactly how they look. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Say yes if you can hear me. Okay. That's exactly how they look. The exact same color and everything. That's exactly how they look. I'm getting ready to show y'all how the girl looked. That didn't make it. Well, she would have made it. But I felt bad because she went into protective mode. I want to show y'all the color that she was. She would have been the color of Riley. She would have been that color, right? She was that color right there, golden. Yep. But anyways, I don't like talking about that because that was I really I hate that so bad. Anyways, you guys. Oh, it's 11. Y'all got to get up and go to work in the morning. Yeah. So we've been on here for over 2 hours. So I said initially said an hour, hour and a half, but we always stay on. We always get to talk about one thing and just go into talking about another thing. See, I ain't been on in a while, so y'all know. Um, I ain't really got nothing to do, but other than I said I was gonna go in there and well, I did have something to do. I was gonna go in there and rearrange my cabinets and stuff. I got some other stuff that I need to do, like yeah. I would post some of the stuff that I'm selling like on the marketplace, like my kitchen table and stuff. Cause I got a new one coming in, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna give it away because I don't even feel like I can't be bothered with people, and that that get that stuff like that get on my nerve when you have to post it like on a marketplace and you're dealing with sickos and all of that. I would rather just give it to somebody I know. But the issue with that is that they don't never come and get it. They want you to give it to them and bring it to them. Okay, because I'll go take it, put it on the road, let them come and get it, take it to the damn garbage. Anyways, um, yeah, I'm just not in the mood to be posting. The only thing that I am going to sell when I get the time. I used to sell like paparazzi jewelry. And I don't know why I got into that. That was like 2 years ago or three. And I was like excited. It was $100 to start. And I was like, oh my God, selling jewelry because I love earrings and stuff. I could do that. And so then I signed up without really looking into it right and paid that little $99. And so then after I did that, I started realizing I was like, okay, so you sell the jewelry for $5. So I'm thinking you're gonna make like a $2.50 profit, right? Child, please. I can't, and hey, it's some people say they make a lot of money off of it, but I can't sit for hours and sell something and I ain't making that much of a profit. I just don't, I can't do that. I wish I had looked more into it before I did it. But I said all that to say this. I bought so much jewelry, it's pretty. And I was just binge buying. And I was like, because I'm a sell, and then I never had time to sell it. So I got all of that jewelry. And I think I'm gonna have like I want to have a jewelry party like over at my studio, but I can't trust letting any and everybody come into my studio. That's so weird, right? Y'all know I'm y'all know how I am, paranoid about everything. But I think I'm gonna just have like a jewelry party on live when I get I don't never have time, but that jewelry got to go. And I'm selling it for less than I'm selling it for like I don't know. I think they sell it for five. Well, I know they sell it for $5. So it's brand new. It's pretty. I got a lot of a lot of pretty pieces and stuff. No, I guess for about I don't know $2.50 or $3 or something. I don't know, but it's got to go. If not, I'm gonna have to give it to my cousin and let her. She always go, be at those little pop-up shops. She always be at those pop-up shops. And I really want to give it to her and let her go sell it. But and she would be able to sell it, but I probably, all the jewelry would be sold and I probably wouldn't see the money. Girl, I lost the money. I ain't got time to be bothered with my cousin like that because she'll mess around, we'll get to fighting again. Girl, I put that money in my purse and somebody had stole it. Where my jewelry at? I sold all of it. Girl, somebody stole the money out of my purse. I don't have time for stuff like that. Robert Chapman says, I don't know if you want a Yorkie, laugh out loud. They are nice dogs, but they like a lot of attention. But they do like a lot of attention. It's not, I mean, but it's cool though. They're very lovable. They're very lovable. I wish y'all. It's what time is it? It's 11. I know y'all gotta go to work. So I don't want to have y'all on here too much longer because y'all know me. I have y'all on here all night, and then I mess around and be rearranging my cabinets in the morning. Cause do I gotta go over to the? Yeah, no, yeah, I do gotta go to the office tomorrow. I gotta go out of town one day this weekend. Me and another investigator, but we'll be back. And and that's that. I think what I'm gonna do is hire somebody to go into my office and start packing up like all of my stuff. But then I know how I am. I'll get pissed off because they they didn't do something right with the files or something. But some moving people gonna have to come in and move that big furniture and stuff. And all of my desks are glass desks. I was like, Lord, I don't want to be mad at nobody for breaking my desk and stuff. Like stuff like that is real nerve wracking because people come in and they're supposed to be professionals and they move your stuff, and I'm not gonna be understanding if they chip at one of my desks and stuff. I don't be understanding with stuff like that. Hey, phenomenal black woman. 13 kids, sir. Sir, consider a boxer dog. They love attention and are very protective of your territory for the family. Thanks for coming on, Leo. Wow. I'm playing 2 boys, 2 girls. I'd be dead by now with 13 kids. I always wanted 6 children. I wanted 3 boys and 3 girls, and I wanted to live on a farm. I'm so corny in real life, really. I am. I'm corny in real life. I wanted 3 boys, 3 girls. I wanted for my boys to be triplets. How weird is that? Like I be loving on I'm so fascinated with like triplets. I used to work with a girl at the sheriff's office that had triplets. And they were so adorable. And I wanted to live on a farm, and that's probably still gonna happen. Cause I be looking, I was like, ooh, land going down in this area and that area, and plant my own food. I gotta have a lake. I got a lake in the back of my house now, and I love it. I gotta have another lake. This time I want a lake so I can fish in though. I want to be able to go fishing in the lake. It ain't no fish in the lake. Now, where I live now, it ain't no fish back there. The water is just to be pretty, I guess. But I like to fish. I grew up fishing. And that would be so awesome. I would have to have a husband for sure. Well, yeah. So that he could make sure, because somebody was telling me you like to live around water and stuff all the time. Like you have to worry about snakes. Now, thus far, I have not seen a snake. Well, you know what? There's a trail like around the water, around the lake, or that sits in the back of my house in our community. And so I used to go back there and walk a lot because like early morning, the people in the neighborhood be walking around that lake. I promise you, me and Remy used to walk around it. One day, I something just told me to look down. Yeah, I looked down and I saw a really small snake. And just as I looked down at it, his tongue was coming out of his mouth. Oh my God, we flew back the other way. That's the reason why I don't go back there. Now I stands in my bedroom window and meditate and look at the water because it's so beautiful. I always say that like water is a healer. If I could stand and look at that water, like it's like it calms me down. I start getting ideas. Like I like to sit. I have a chair right by my bedroom window. Um and a table, and I like to write. It's like it just starts giving me ideas or something. I don't know, like the water is it gives me ideas like rivers of flowing water or something, but it's just so calming and beautiful. It's almost like it talks to me or something. I don't know. It's just I just start getting ideas. I think it just takes my mind to a real calm place. Whereas it helps me to calm down, especially with everything that I have going on. I be having so much going on and I have to deal with people, which can be extremely nerve wracking too. When I have to, especially as it relates to my production company. Now, my other company, I don't really have to deal with folks that much. Um, and I've always been reserved, but it's just good to have meditation is really good. But I want to live on a farm. Of course, you already know that I'm not going to have no 6 children. I don't know why I didn't. But as bad as my nerves are, I don't think I would have done good. I would not have done well with 6 kids because I'm impatient. My nerves is bad. Living on a farm ain't corny. Lots of land, quads, and dirt bikes, plenty of plants, and grow your own. That's what I want to grow. I'm going to plant me a garden. I am like growing up. That's what my grandmother. I learned how to plant food because my grandmother always would go and plant greens in the backyard and greens, bell peppers, and cucumbers. That's why I know the cucumbers and the bell peppers in the store does not look like the organic ones. They look completely different and taste completely different. She grew hot peppers like jalapenos on the side of the house because sometimes when she would be cooking something, she'd go get me a pepper, and they taste completely different. It did. The greens taste different. And I was telling my mom, I was like, I could plant a green garden. I could start planting greens right now. And tomatoes. The squirrels would always, eat up all the tomatoes though. He said that's where the paramedics would have found me passed out. Robert says, this platform is chill as ever. Have some slow music in the background playing, Tamara. Wow. You talking for real, for real. You got the voice for that. Yeah, I like to be chill. I like to be chill for the most part. Yep. I think I'll say this. I think people have really kind of misunderstood me, and which I don't give a damn. In the past, that people don't. I think some people don't know that they have an energy on them that is hectic, and I run from that. And I'm serious. When I see people have a lot going on with them and they have an energy that is hectic, I disassociate. I can't. I can't deal with that. And so I kind of cut that off. And sometimes people take offense to it. I don't know why, because a person is supposed to be able to do whatever they want to, but they don't realize that they have a very um flamboyant energy that's bad. They have every time you look up, they got something going on. I can't have that around me. I'm not gonna let other people give me a nervous breakdown. Oh Lord. Y'all hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe. Anyways, you guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I want you guys to have a good night, okay? I want you all to know that I appreciate you all. I gotta figure out how I gotta figure out how this lady is getting this hacker to hack into my stuff and delete my subscribers. Cause I know it's a female doing it. She's pretty sick. She's twisted, and I guess writing bad checks and stuff. You know. mm, Anyways, all right, you guys. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night. Okay. Go to SafeLink. What's SafeLink? She's got hackers hacking into my stuff, deleting my subscribers. It's a lady. It's another female blogger that's doing it. Yeah, but I don't use Wi-Fi without a password. How can they do it with the YouTube? And they have some more people that work with them. I mean, try SafeLink, and see if you can protect your YouTube with that as well. I think that VPN definitely helps, but they are hacking YouTube to get to you. I agree with that statement. They are definitely hacking YouTube. But I'm trying to figure out how they are hacking YouTube. Is it through the StreamYard? You got to be twisted when you're consistently messing with somebody's subscribers because uh, you don't want them to go up. You pathetic. You's a old sick twisted hoe. And bitch, I'm gonna run you down, bitch, because you've been writing bad checks and getting cars and shit in other folks' names, hoe. Stealing people's social security numbers. That's all right. You go ahead. You keep doing that. I'm gonna catch you on the longer end though, bitch. You and them simps, them mentally ill simps that work with you. And to some of these bitches, don't send me no more motherfucking messages. Trying to make it seem like you cool with me. I already know who y'all be working with. I can't fake with some of y'all no more. Don't send me no messages on Facebook. I know y'all some motherfucking plants and y'all some hating ass whores. Okay? And y'all gonna be in the same jacket as this bitch. Mark my word. And before you have one of them bitches to call me again, let them know that every call that comes through is recorded. And I probably shouldn't have said that. And they are. But I think it's sad, like what these people do on here. Right. I mean, it's sad. Like, um, they have me in working with them though. They be having me in working with them, but I'm getting ready to get off of here again and file another. See, the FBI reports that they filed, and they getting people to commit perjury on is that's gonna come back to bite them. But what I'm getting ready to file is truth. It's truth on them. So hmm these people ain't learned yet filing these fake FBI reports, and they sure been filing them too. I mean, I, I don't know what they think gonna happen. Not nothing. Not to me, it ain't. It is to them, but it ain't to me. But let them keep filing. People let jealousy and other crazy people make a fool out of them, and they make a fool out of them and lose everything. Hey, it ain't for me to understand because I'm not mentally ill. I've never been sickened with jealousy to a point where I went and did crash dummy stuff. You see people talking about they want justice for Young Dolph, and some of the same people, they are infected with jealousy. Infected. But what you have to do is you have to let things come out. Somebody got on here and threatened to allow me. I know everything about you. And I went straight to the police. I said, I told you. They said he was a hacker. See, that's what happens when you are in alignment. The people would tell on themselves. They would tell on themselves. Ain't nobody on here but a stalker. You ain't got no business knowing nothing about me other than what I tell you, not unless you're a stalker. And stalking, even on the internet, is against the law. And that's what he is considered at this point. He said it. So, like I said, hey, I'm trying to figure out what is it about YouTube that people can't just vlog and leave other folks alone. Like, it's really sickening. You have all types of law enforcement that be on here looking at these people. And I do know that some of them be in disbelief with the stupidity and how old a lot of these folks are. And then the ones that be doing the most and keep all the stuff going are the ones that's tied up in all types of illegal activities. So you filing fake FBI reports. Don't you know, even when you file FBI reports, they look into you. Why do you think they ask for your phone numbers and your IP addresses and all of that and your emails? That's what they ask for so that they can look into you. So you're going to be writing bad checks, stealing folks' social security numbers, and y'all going to write into the FBI. You working a honest job, and you going to let somebody trick you into filing a fake report? Why do you think that they have checked this box? Is everything, because is everything that you have written in this report is true? They're gonna use that against your stupid dumb ass. A nigga that ain't got nothing to lose don't care, because they ain't got nothing, right? But it's just funny how smart some people think that they are. They think they're so smart, they stupid. But then you got all this illegal stuff going on, and you got the nerve to be having people sending people out. And one thing about folks, when they back is up against the wall, they tells why they did something. They gonna tell it. So, um, anyways, Omar says you are 100% correct. Here is the kicker. They're doing the same thing in every red state, inner city, predominantly black, sadistic gun laws, and supermax prisons. Projects 2025. We need a plan. That is so true. We need a plan. Yeah, but YouTube, it's something going on with YouTube now where I think some advertisers or something is suing YouTube, and it's a lot of stuff that they was doing that hey, they're gonna be looking at the YouTube has turned into a back page, and the feds took down, I think, back pages. um I think it was the second guy in charge. Same thing is going to end up happening to YouTube, because if they want to get a hold of the hackers and the credit card frauds and stuff, I mean, this is the place. I mean, this is the place. So, Robert Chapman says, I met Young Dolph. I never knew he was like 6'3". I told him, goddamn, poor. Goddamn, you tall as F. He laughed and asked how tall you thought I was. I was like 5'7". Yeah, you could look at his legs. As a matter of fact, I seen him one time in oh God, a place on Elvis Presley, Debo's. He was just sitting there eating, and I think it was a way of promos, because he was asking people. He was passing out his music then. And I never kept any of that stuff ever, because it used to be some young men on Mill Branch that used to stand on Mill Branch and try to sell their cassette tapes and their CDs for like $5. They would be in the middle of the street. And I remember one time this young man had asked me, "Ma'am, would you like to buy a CD? And it's only $5." And I was like, no, thank you. And he looked at me and smiled. He was like, "Oh man, all right, ma'am. Well, hey, I appreciate it." I was like, "Wait a minute, come back." He was so polite. I was like, "Come back. Wait until I come out of the gas station, and I'll buy one of your CDs from you." So when you polite in the right way, sometimes um, he was a young guy. He told me the name of their group and some more stuff, but Young Dolph was doing the complete opposite. Young Dolph was sitting in Debo's eating, and when people came in, he was walking up to people, saying, "Can I buy your food? But can you do me a favor? Just listen to my will you listen to this?" So he was really doing promotions. Yeah. Oh, young Dolph, I tell you, can't be soft with these. No, you can't be soft. Like you can't even get on um your channel. Like I'm looking at it. They somehow they've gotten in and deleted. They're deleting my subscribers. That's what they're doing. So I think once maybe the time will be preoccupied when the FBI started looking into how they've been able to steal these folks' social security numbers and get cars and say, hmm. Sometimes you have to give people when they won't leave you alone. You have to give they time have to be preoccupied in doing something else. And I sure when we fighting with the feds. Um, how you gonna be in your 40s and 50s and stuff, and somebody gotta tell you, leave me the fuck alone. What's wrong with you? You obsessed with me? I don't listen. I don't get down with women like that. Not like that. Um, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what. Remember, I told y'all that and I'm talking about, whereas I don't care enough about what other people have going on to be jealous of them. And when I say I don't get down with women like that, I'm talking about I'm not sexually attracted to no woman. Cause see, anytime you sit up and you have a fixation on another woman where you're consistently messing with them, that's not normal behavior. Okay, with men it's stalkerish. With women it's the same thing too. But remember, I told y'all that the young lady across the street, I put some stuff, some promotion stuff in her mailbox, and she came back over and knocked on my door, and she was very rude. How about when I got home today, there was like this. I mean, listen, that lady had to apologize. She apologized, y'all. Robert says, "We know you are strictly D. Absolutely. It's just not normal to be jealous of people. Y'all, if it's not happening for you, it could be either that's not your calling or it's just not your time. But what you have to do is you have to celebrate with other people until it is your time, right? If sometimes when you can cheer on somebody else, that is what helps you to get yours. But as long as you are begrudgingly doing things or you're grudging somebody else, you can't get nothing because that's the energy that you put into the atmosphere. Now, it ain't but 99 people on this vlog, child. You wouldn't even think that nobody would even be paying my vlog no attention. But, people be getting mad because I be putting out tea as it relates to the young doll situation. I always get the tea, the real tea, anyways. And then when maybe when the young doll situation is over, but I've been talking about Puffy. They be getting mad about that. Child talks about Puffy. They come over here meddling and harassing. Like I can't even talk about. So it's just that's how you know it's an obsessive thing. And so something is going to have to happen because when people have been obsessed with you, um, normally when people are meddlers, what they do is they go and they be meddling everybody. They'll meddle you, and then they'll go and meddle somebody else. But when you're fixated on somebody for years, it's something wrong with that. That's an obsession. Make shirts that have printed on them Tamara that would sell. Okay. They said Puffy got dolphin teeth. Hey, Alabama hitter. Hey, Cecilia. Hold on for a second, guys. Hmm. Print shirts that say "I'm Sticky D" is what I meant to say. I meant to type. My bad. See, Sticky D. Are you talking about Strictly D? Oh Lord. I don't know. You know what? I always write down like my tag. Like I have like a notebook full of original slogans. And once I slow down, and which I think I'm gonna be able to slow down. Um, yeah. Now my summer is gonna be full. It's my summer is pretty much booked. But after this summer, I think I'll be able to. I'm gonna slow down and and start doing some things that I need to do because yeah, as it relates to that, because I do want to start selling merch. Like I'm like a I love different types of stuff. I ain't gonna say what because y'all just know when I start putting it out. But there's some things that I definitely want to do as it relates to a lot of stuff. But I got to get myself situated in my new studio and get myself get prepared. The good thing about it is with my new studio that I'm moving into, it has a kitchen, which is going to be great because a kitchen area and it's going to be big enough. My office now is pretty big, my studio, but this one is really really big. It has a stage in there and it's going to be enough room. I want to put up some dividers so that because I'm gonna put my interns to they always do extremely good, but I really got plans for them, and which I should because I always kind of just spoil my interns. You know, I had them do the minimum, and they get their grades, their hours, you know, by coming to work with me. Now the time I used to have interns for like 60 days, but it's like now 30 days. So we really got to do some things. Um, but it's always good having them. And I think I want quite a few this time because I got some things that I want to do. They're always very helpful. And now they'll have workstations. Because my new studio is that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put up some dividers and some workstations. They could sit in and do some things for me. All right, I'm out. I will be working tomorrow and watching when you post up. You got a true sub next door in Virginia. Okay, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The Alabama hitter. Alabama hitter. I've been, you know what? I had not been on a couple days, but I have been. Shout out to Alabama hitter. He does a really good job. Um, I see his vlog. He has a lot of good content over there, and I think, hey, I think it's gonna shoot up. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe for me. Yeah, I done been on here 3 hours. It's 12 a.m. I know I ain't get ready to rearrange nothing in my cabinets at all. It's too late. Not unless I get to drinking some coffee or something. But yeah, I definitely think it's through StreamYard. I'm gonna get rid of Stream. I think I'm gonna get rid of StreamYard. There are a lot of other streaming services and stuff out there, but I think that they have hackers that hack in through YouTube, and somebody did send me, and I appreciate that on Facebook, and I did send that to when I this last FBI report that I had to fill out. I did attach that to that report, that video. Um, the person sent me a video of they was talking about how they dox VPNs. I felt like the FBI needed to know that. What's the good in having a VPN? You got people that dox them. So they hack you, and then they dox your VPN. Child, is it even that serious? That's mental illness, but that's a bunch of old folks that just get gratification out of violating other people because they feel like that nobody can stop them. That's when you're dealing with bottom of the barrel people, and I just don't dwell in those atmospheres. So what you have to do is, and they know I don't dwell in them atmospheres. What you have to do is you have to consistently file reports on them. And I tell you what gets me, when a motherfucker know they ain't shit and that they doing everything illegal, they hacking, they violating, they got the nerve to sit up and try and threaten you, forget and threaten you, and forget and tell you that I have violated you. I got all your information because I hacked you. Because I filed a police report on him. I fear for my life because I was told that he was a hacker. Robinson says I was slang over here in Merzik is pronounced in Memphis. Oh, okay. Hmm. Anyways, you guys. And listen, I thought Cypress was on here, but I guess Cypress couldn't hang tonight. Or he might be getting ready to do an after party, but he gonna be on there snoring, child. That's what he gonna be on there snoring. But yeah, what I was getting ready to say is some of you people that be reaching out to me on social media, trying to act like you cool with me. I know I already know a lot of you are plants for other channels, and it wouldn't even be no problem to me because I got a life. I don't get into that who be on who channel. But when you call yourself working with somebody else to violate me, that's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. A lot of you all should have taken your hacking skills and when it worked for companies, right? But instead, people want to be accepted, and they get on here and they just like violating people. And I never understood what the obsession was with me. I don't, but it's not for me to understand it. We'll let the FBI profile because I'm gonna keep filing them motherfuckers until somebody get walked down, and I ain't playing either. Every people they get mad at each other on here, and they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing but tell on each other. All the dirt that these Negroes do, and they got the nerve to be consistently messing with people. And when people get mad, they reach out to the very folks that they have violated and tell them what they've done. Such and such. This who they work with. This what they do. This, this is the type of stuff. They kind of stop. They kind of come short of telling exactly how they're doing the hacking and stuff because they don't want to incriminate themselves. So what they start doing is telling what they got going on illegally. That's really disassociated with them, right, from them. So hey, it comes out. One thing for sure, this is the year of revelation. Okay, this is the year of revelation. And hey, I look for some things to some more things to come out. These people already, a lot of them already can't catch a break, but they so darn evil. Like they feel like they own YouTube. How crazy is that? You 30, 40, 50, 60 years old talking about we run YouTube. Oh, niggas. How pathetic is that? You fighting over a penny of view. And then whatever it is that you ain't fighting over, you scamming. So you fighting over a penny of view and then you scamming. Yeah, they steal people's credit cards. I can't say this. They give people credit cards and card numbers. Some of them, not all of them. And they have their people to start taking these folks' credit cards and sending them big super chats, like back to back to back, running them folks stuff up. Then when it's investigated, they say, well, I have subscribers. So I don't know who half of these people be. All I know is they were sending me super chats. The day of that is just about over. The day of that is just about over. So there's gonna be some people to go to jail for that on here. But I think that it's a shame. Like it's pathetic. When they started coming over here talking about you fed, I guess they thought that was gonna hurt my feelings that I wouldn't bother by that. So then they started making up other stuff. These folks are flat foot having people set up and killed, and they work together. They work together to put out when they want to have somebody taken out. I know it sounds crazy, but hey, it's the truth. They start working together to try and defame a person's character. Okay. So that if people start buying into that, you start putting out misinformation on a person. That's what they do when they want to set people up. And then it'll look like if they lying on them that somebody else got mad and set that person up. They taking folks out all because they want to be the only ones vlogging on YouTube. That's the reason why I know it's that's a mental sickness. a damn social media outlet. You got to be dumb as hell to get to be doing illegal stuff, credit card fraud, different IDs, getting stuff in people's names. Somebody was telling me that one of these vloggers that's up under investigation, when they looked them up, they had so many damn social security numbers that it was pathetic. Linked to folks all in New York. Okay. See, that's why I say it's got to be a mental illness when you already know you're doing dirt. And you got the nerve to get up on here on a social platform and cause a ruckus. Child, please. Some of these, oh, anyways, I'm going to get on off of here because I do need to, yeah, I need to write my report up. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I enjoyed being on here with you all. I'm going to try to get on tomorrow. Okay, y'all, I really am. We're probably just gonna do like a members live because I've been off of here for a few days, and even though I've been working, it helps me to like revive. Like it's almost like the energies that be on here. Not y'all, not my main people. Like I'm talking about these twisted folks. I realize that it's a lot of people that escape from the crazy house on here. And like I said, I wish they would find somebody else to be obsessed with. My life is boring. I don't even get no dick. My life is boring. I work all the time. I'm a workaholic. You know, I'm a grandmother. You know, I got a 1-year-old grandbaby. I got, you know, daughters. I like to spend a lot of time with my mama. And then I like to look at, you know, when I'm not working, I be wanting to sit and on my couch, lay on my couch and stuff and look at movies. I mean, that ain't nothing to be obsessed with. Okay. So it just lets you know that there's a mental illness. Like I could never be, when you consistently hate on people, it's got to be because it ain't nothing else but you envious of them. That's it. If not, you wouldn't be bothered with them. You wouldn't have to throw out shots. You wouldn't have to lie on them. You wouldn't have to do nothing. If that person is not bothered with you, why do you feel a need to mess with that person? I don't mess with her subscriber because she won't go up. Bitch, I've been up, ho. I stay up. I was up before I got on here. I ain't never been no bottom of the barrel chick. I don't have a first floor mentality. I'm not going to pay no damn hacker. Nothing. That's the reason why when I have issues, I went and paid that lawyer. And I let them do what they do and sit back in the cut and do their job. They say, you do your job and let us do ours. And that's what I do. I'm not going to throw slop with pigs. And so because my elevator don't go down to the basement, the lower levels and stuff, right? I don't dwell on those type of atmospheres. I don't have a first floor mentality. And so all people want to do is get you involved and stuff. So they'll constantly mess with you. If I could get her to engage in a fight with me, I'm gonna get my lawyer to engage in a fight with you. I make money off of here, so we could file a lawsuit and hey, paying lawyers is uncomfortable. I might not get nothing, but you're gonna need a lawyer. Okay? Because I know you ain't got nothing. A lot of you. All of us just trying to get it. So why are you messing with somebody else? So paying them lawyers is uncomfortable. So we get to say, well, she didn't get nothing. Yeah, but bitch, you sure had to pay a lawyer over 10 G's or more. because you had to fight me. Because that's the only way we gonna fight in court. I'm not getting ready to throw slot with no fuck niggas for some views. I wish I would. I wish I would. I wouldn't care if I don't have 90 on here every night. I ain't throwing no slot for no views. I don't have that type of mentality. Okay. So that's how we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight in court. That's how we're gonna do it. And hey, if I don't know who you are, I'm gonna pay somebody that know. Because folks will do they takes money on here. Okay. I was going to pay somebody to get some information, tell me about somebody before, and and my lawyer found it. That's why you get them lawyers. Okay. But it's sad that you have to do that with a bunch of grown ass folks when all they got to do is mind their business. That's it. That's all. Mind your business. Leave other people alone. But when you jealous, you can't do that. The same thing they did to Young Dog, and then they had a nerve to get on here and talk about justice for Young Dog. I knew, and I keep bringing this up because it always stays in my head. And trust me, it is documented. Because, you have your senses for a reason. When I saw a female vlogger, there was a guy that came into my chat. And we was able to, he threatened me, and they tracked him so fast, I put his picture up because he threatened me. And it was the right people on that night. They tracked him in Florida. And he said, "Why you put my picture up? I ain't put yours up. But you had just threatened me." And I had the right people in the bushes that day. And said, "They green lighting women. You probably next." And a female vlogger. That's how I know she was involved in it. Got up on her vlog the very next day and said, "Yeah, that," and the smirk in her face. And I told my mama, I said, I didn't know that it had got that bad. Where women are can be so evil and jealous hearted that she got on her like, "Yeah, they green lighting women." And I said at that point, I said, I believe that they working together. But you would be that jealous of another woman that you would smirk at the idea of a man talking about they green lighting women. This is the same thing, y'all, that they did to Young Dolph, and it's sadistic, and I put it in a motherfucking FBI report. Not only did they pull his, I put his picture. If I remember the name of the show, y'all will see why I put his picture up. And he said, he was from out of Florida. "Why you put my picture up? I ain't put yours up." And he stopped trolling. But for another sister to be gloating about that, if I'm gone, I can't talk about the Young Dogs case. Is this what we're doing? I don't care how much disdain I have for a person. And y'all know there's some people on here that I absolutely can't stand. Even if I say I wish death on them, I don't. Because I know I done said that about another blog. I hate him. I don't really hate him. I can't stand him. But I would never in my life, for real, wish no death on him. That's evil. Because I already know whatever it is that he's done to me, that God get back ain't nothing nice. That's something that he has to deal with God. Okay, and I'm gonna file police reports and shit on him too when he mess with me. But as far as sitting up wishing death on him, that's evil. I know I've said it a couple times, but I don't. But as a woman, there ain't no way in the world I would be sitting up gloating that whatever it is that's on the inside of me is infected that bad as it relates to, I guess, jealousy or something, that I would be gloating about a man and then regurgitate it, talking about they green lighting women. And you a woman? So that's why I say that's the type of evil, y'all, that we dealing with on here. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. That's it. That's all. I didn't get on YouTube to be no star. I've been having a TV show on real TV coming on, and it has a big audience. You know why? Because older people don't even get on social media. They still look at TV. So the advertisement is plentiful. And so that's the reasons why, I said, like, when my pressure and stuff was up, look at me going into something else. Like last year was a bad year because my dad died. It took my pressure was all out of whack because I was worried and stressed about my dad being dead. And then I had to worry with these fuck niggas when I was getting on here as an outlet. I couldn't even sit at my office because I was missing my dad. We were business partners. So I would get on here to take my mind off of stuff, and I had to deal with these hating ass, jealous ass motherfuckers. So what I had to do was I had to start meditating and giving it to God. A lot of people are already paying. A lot of them are paying, and they don't even know they paying because they got their asses up under investigation for the criminal. Them lies that they call this up told on me, it's gonna backfire on them because I don't be worried about no damn investigations. Okay. But it's a damn shame that they let them damn man send them out to file fake reports. That's gonna come back to bite them. Because when they turn them report, before they sent that shit electronically, it says everything, check the box, everything, you swear that everything that you said is true. Ladies, that's gonna come back to bite y'all. I promise you. Because it's some of those ladies that's got something to lose. I wouldn't even want to be tied up in any type of nothing that could put me in jeopardy of losing anything. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be hanging around people that had me doing stuff that I know was gonna come back to bite me. Right. But that's what's I guess they call themselves soldiers. I guess they can be soldiers in jail too. I don't know. Right. Because even if you bail back out, you don't want that type of stuff on your history based on doing something for some YouTube or some people on social media that you don't even know. Because one thing about it, if it involves violating somebody else, I wouldn't want to. But it takes a different type of person to do that. See, I have a strong mind. I don't let people pull me into no mess. I don't let people turn me against folks or nothing. I have to see it for myself. Nobody tells me who to like or who not to like, and nobody sends me out to do nothing. But it's unfortunate that other people are not like that. And then, hey, they sit up and say, I'm the one with low self esteem. You got low self esteem, really? I know how to stand on I stand on 10 toes alone, right? I don't need to be clicked up with other people to go against folks. Right? I don't that's not how I do it. But anyways, child, hey, it's sad. I get to thinking about that. I'm like, dog, like it's messed up. And so, like I said, with the young dog situation, I'm sure that they want to take their knives and stuff out again. But the truth of the matter is, regardless to what kind of lies they tell, it ain't nothing against the law of nobody I know telling me anything as it relates to the young dog's case. It ain't. I know what to talk about and what not to talk about. It's a whole lot I could say, but I'm gonna let it come out in court. They want me to say it so they can eat off of it, but they hate me for knowing or saying it. And it's a whole lot of stuff that I don't know and don't want to know. It all comes out in court. Hey, I've never tried to discredit nobody's information, even when I know it's capped, because I don't care what people put on their blogs. I don't. But I mean, I'm mentally sane, right? And so that's the reason why I try to stay away from that garbage, because there's some things I want to do on my channel as it relates to incorporating. Like, I have advertisers on my TV show. I want to start doing some more stuff with that. So that's the reasons why you have to have a lawyer. But I've never seen so many sissified men a day in my life. They want to run from one vlog to the other, instigating. If you're a man and you doing it, you ain't nothing but a sissy, a big sissy. Because don't no real men do that. You are mentally ill, big sissy. And you need to get yourself some help. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I enjoyed being on here with you guys. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Sleep peacefully tonight. Be safe while you guys are going to work tomorrow. I love you guys. I really do. I enjoyed being on here. I'm gonna try to get on again tomorrow. I promise I am. I'll talk with you later.